Welcome back to FryMinis. I'm Eric, and today in our Van Richten guide to Ravenloft continuing coverage, we're going to take a look at the Reborn Lineage. So if you aren't sure what a lineage is, be sure to watch my What Are Lineages video in the same playlist. Reborn are those that used to be dead and aren't anymore. So whether you are a zombie or a science experiment or just whatever kind of spooky, ooky, undead kind of thing you are, now you're a humanoid walking around as a player. So the book does a great job of explaining exactly what that means, so let's take a look. Death isn't always the end. The Reborn exemplify this, being individuals who have died yet somehow still live. Some Reborn exhibit the scars of fatal ends, their ashen flesh or bloodless veins, making it clear that they've been touched by death. Other Reborn are marvels of magic or science, being stitched together from disparate beings or bearing mysterious minds in manufactured bodies. Whatever their origins, Reborn know a new life and seek experiences and answers all their own. So, I mean, come on. How cool is that? You could be like an awakened golem from Dragon Age. You could play this as a different kind of a warforged or just a straight up walking talking zombie. Faded memories. Reborn suffer from some manner of discontinuity, an interruption of their lives or physical state that their minds are ill-equipped to deal with. Their memories of events before this interruption are often vague or absent. Occasionally, the most unexpected experiences might cause sensations or visions of the past to come rushing back. Rather than sleeping, Reborn regularly sit and dwell in the past, hoping for some revelation of what came before. Most of the time, these are dark, silent stretches. Occasionally, though, in a moment of peace, stress, or excitement, a Reborn gains a glimpse of what came before. When you desire to have such a dreamlike vision, roll on the Lost Memories table to inspire its details. So this is a D6 table. Lost Memories. You recall a physically painful moment. What mark or scar in your body does it relate to? A memory brings tears to your eyes. Is it a bitter or cheerful memory? Does recalling it make you feel the same way? You recall a childhood memory. What about the event or who you were still influences you? A memory brings with it the voices of someone once close to you. How do they advise you? You recall enjoying something that you can't stand doing now. What is it? Why don't you like doing it now? A memory carries a vivid sense or sensation. What are you going to do to recreate that experience? I love little character details. This is very, very fun and thematic. Reborn origins. Reborn might originate from circumstances similar to those of various undead or constructs. The Reborn origins table provides suggestions for how your character became reborn. This is a D8 table. You were magically resurrected, but something went wrong. Stitches bind your body's mismatched pieces and your memories come from multiple different lives. After clawing free from your grave, you realize you have no memory except for a single name. You were a necromancer's undead servant for years. One day, your consciousness returned. You awoke in an abandoned laboratory alongside complex designs for clockwork organs. You were released after being petrified for generations. Your memories have faded, though, and your body isn't what it once was. Your body hosts a possessing spirit that shares its memories and replaces your missing appendages with phantasmal limbs. In public, you pass as an unremarkable individual, but you can feel the itchy straw stuffing inside you. Unbelievably good flavor. You could a walking, talking straw person. Have ghost arms. It's so cool. I love it. Even if there were no mechanics with it, just the idea of this character is cool. And just like the other lineages, Reborn come with suggestions on how to fit them into current domains of dread. When creating a Reborn, consult with your DM to see if it's appropriate to tie your origins to one of the following domains of dread. Har Akir, you died and endured the burial rites of this desert realm, yet somehow a soul, yours or another's, has taken refuge in your perfectly preserved remains. Lamordia, you awoke amid the bizarre experiments of an amoral scientist. They consider you their finest creation or have a task for you to fulfill. Mordant, you emerge from the mysterious device known as the apparatus, your body a lifeless shell and your past a mystery. Every single one of those is great. This book is so good. Let's take a look at Reborn traits. So these are your physical stats. You have the following racial traits. Creature type, you are a humanoid, not undead or construct, just humanoid. Size, you're medium or small. You choose the size when you gain this lineage. Speed, your walking speed is 30 feet. Ancestral legacy, if you replace the race with this lineage, you can keep the following elements from your race, any skill proficiencies you gain from it, and any climbing, flying, or swimming speeds you gain from it. If you don't keep any of those elements or you choose this lineage at character creation, you gain proficiency in 2 skills of your choice. Deathless nature. You have escaped death, a fact represented by the following benefits. You have advantage on saving throws against disease and being poisoned, and you have resistance to poison damage. You have advantage on death saving throws. You don't need to eat, drink, or breathe. You don't need to sleep, and magic can't put you to sleep. You can finish a long rest in 4 hours if you spend those hours in an inactive, motionless state during which you retain consciousness. Knowledge from a past life. You temporarily remember glimpses of the past, perhaps faded memories from ages ago or a previous life. When you make an ability check that uses a skill, you can roll a d6 immediately after seeing the number on the d20 and add the number on the d6 to the check. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. Come on. I mean, this is... Look, I'm not an undead person. That's not my favorite way to play this game, but this is so cool. Pairing this with the new undead warlock or the undying warlock or a shadow monk or a shadow sorcerer. So many cool ancient evil type of approaches you can take with this. I think this is cool, and I like the idea of that extra d6 on those d20s as just your ghosts, your memories, just giving you a little prod in the right direction to help you succeed. Tons of flavor. I think this is going to be a very popular lineage. So what do you think of the Reborn? I'd love to hear what kind of character you would play with this lineage in the comments below. Please like and subscribe as I continue my Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft coverage here on FryMinis.